this evening? Today it's Wednesday, December 11th. We just got done with Thanksgiving, a combination of Thanksgiving and Hanukkah in our home. And we just wanted to share what we were preparing tonight from our kitchen down here. I am the chef of Home Shalom, our bed and breakfast down here in Landrum, South Carolina. And I was preparing this evening a combination of red fettuccine and white fettuccine. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, and up in Trenton we had a restaurant called Roman Hall that was famous for red and white fettuccine. So we're not honoring them or trying to duplicate, but I was just thinking about the red and white fettuccine, and the weather's getting cool down here now, and it's just a nice warm pasta dish. We make pasta on Wednesday nights. I don't know why, we just do. You know, some things you just do. I drain my pasta. When I drain my pasta, it's a garlic and herb fettuccine, by the way. When I drain my pasta, after I salt it and I put a little chicken stock in there or chicken bouillon for flavor, after I'm done boiling my pasta, I drain it and strain it, but I do not rinse it off. Never rinse off your pasta, because you're rinsing off the starch and the flavor. And as you could see, you're not supposed to have a lot of sauce in your pot. You can see that, cameraman, there. We'll get it on the angle. You just should have enough sauce that clings onto your pasta, and if you have meats in there, just to be covered also, okay? And I have meatballs in my red. It's a traditional red sauce, and it's arrabbiata style. It's a little spicy, but I can't tell you what's in there. Trust me, it's good. Okay? And now we have our fettuccine white. Now, our fettuccine white has sweet Italian sausage and a cream sauce, and this is Abruzzi style. Abruzzi is a cheese that I buy from the Bruno Brothers over in Philadelphia. If any of you here watching this video know where 9th Street is in Philly, the Italian section, there's brothers in there, Emilio and his brother, that have a cheese specialty cheese shop. They have a cheese spread called Abruzzi cheese. It's a spicy, not a very heavy cheese, but a nice, like a nutty flavor with some herbs in there. And it has a little kick to it too. So we're kicking it up a little bit tonight here. It's traditional Alfredo, traditional red, a little different addings here. A little spicy because we like spicy. Now, tonight, we also made, get a shot of that there, cameraman. We also made a homemade ciabatta bread. Once you had this bread, you won't be worried about going to the bakery. You won't be worried about what the store has. You'll be making your own bread. This is 4 cups of flour, 2 cups of water, teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of yeast. 4.5-hour rise, and a water bath to make the steam in the oven. Bang, bang, boom, less than an hour, she's done. You got bread that they don't have it up there in Brooklyn and New Jersey and Philadelphia. I'm telling you, once you have this bread, you don't have to worry about nothing. Just make sure you got a good set of choppers because it's crunchy on the outside. Now, you're going to see, once I cut this bread, you're going to hear the crunch and the crustiness. Hear that? My God, in Zion. And look at the layers. Look at that. Look at that. You dip that in some pesto, some good olive oil. Make an incredible bruschetta. Or we like to make a panini on this with prosciutto di Parma, some Havarti cheese. Hallelujah. Grill it up. Fresh basil and the tomatoes in the bruschetta with a little pesto on there. You could use roasted peppers, whatever you want. Once you get past you see the hole doesn't, let me go up to here. You cut the other end, you're going to have a full piece of bread. Anyway, we just wanted to show you over here. We got a little antipasta salad under the light. Just small because there's only 3 of us here tonight. We're trying to cut back a little bit. Yeah, right, with all that pasta. Hello. And we just wanted to make a nice little antipasta, fresh mozzarella, roasted peppers, and a balsamic vinaigrette with some Kalamata olives, some red onion, a little carrot on there. And so now we're getting ready to sit down to eat. I'm going to take my hat off. For whatever holiday you celebrate, y'all be blessed. We're going to celebrate Festivus. Nah, just kidding. Is that crazy or what? That's from Seinfeld. When I went into Whole Foods one day and the lady said to me, "Oh, Merry Christmas," and I said, "Well, I don't really do Christmas, and for whatever reason, I've just had enough." And she said, "Why don't you celebrate Festivus?" And I never heard of that before, and I come home and my son told me, "Yeah, Dad, that there really is a holiday called Festivus," and it came from Seinfeld, and they stack up beer cans on a pole, so it's pretty crazy and wild. But we're pretty crazy and wild anyway. Pretty crazy and wild for Jesus. Pretty crazy and wild for the food that we make. It's dinner time. Y'all come down to Landrum, South Carolina. Please stop in and say hello. We love to feed you. I'm sure we have leftovers for tomorrow. And y'all be blessed now. Bye. Manja, manja. Shalom, shalom.